Hey everybody, it's Derek with Clash of the North here, bringing you the Week 2 recap from the Champions War League Rising division here, Rising League. And in this one, as you can see, we came down to a percentage loss. There was a snafu with the matchmaking, that's why 2 attacks are used, and you'll see an unhit base. Both clans 9s, highly efficient. They unfortunately were just better at 10v11, which saved them a hit, because we did actually out 10v10 triple them. And then both sides did fail a dip. We'll jump into some attacks here. First up, we have Teddy coming in with a nice 2-star. It was really unfortunate because we had 2 of our 10v11 hits that were fresh, and then the other one was just took a lot of hits and didn't get it done. Just kind of just heartbreaking that way. It would have. Had we gotten that one, we would have been able to win outright on stars, had that opportunity. Either way, Teddy came in here with a nice Bowie attack, a go Bowie, coming in with just nice witches and giants and golems kind of setting that funnel, and everything going right up the middle. Did have the Hound Loon CC, so it kind of did a good job at defending the Queen and keeping her progress to a minimum. The Queen does go up in there, gets, getting up into the 40% already. The Hound is just popping. There's those 2 wizards which help take out the Hound very, very quickly under that rage spell. The witches and bowlers down the side are getting just tons and tons of value, really upping that percent. And then the Queen jumps in out of range of all the point defense, except, the Expo that locked onto her, pops that ability, gets the Town Hall, and at 60%. Finishes out just a few more percentage points with those minions up top. Ends up getting it up to that 66 margin. So great job, Teddy. That was an awesome attack. Next, we'll jump into, this did have a 9v10 scout. Didn't kind of go exactly. This had some pretty poor luck in it and still ended up getting it with a Suicide Hero Lalo attack. So Beak came in and first 10 hit on it and just absolutely smashes the space. So wants to go ahead and wall break in the Queen to get the Inferno Tower, the AD. Then there's going to be a couple wizards that flank the King. And the big thing with that is we wanted to get the cannon and the archer tower down surrounding the Inferno Tower just to help with the pathing on the loon deployment and take away some of the damage and kind of maximize some other effectiveness. Queen goes up, does take out that archer tower, comes back around, will jump in, take out the Inferno Tower, have to pop that ability to get it done, and then get a nice Tesla that was hiding over there. And that's where she'll kind of, end up, does get the Town Hall, but that's kind of it. Then in comes the Hounds. Loon's really kind of far out there. You can see the map had a long loon deployment. Goes ahead and drops a rage spell, drops a 2 skelly spells onto the Queen. Unfortunately, the loons coming into the mortar were a little late, so all the skellies die to a mortar shot, and the Queen goes running as the skeleton spells are still spawning. So she's up, and it looks like, oh no, this raid is over. Loons coming in on the side. You go take out the Inferno Tower, freezes one of the Wizard Towers as well as the Inferno Tower, and kind of just moves everything along. Heals everything back up over the Wizard Tower, so all these loons are at very high health. It does get that last Hound to pop. Kind of everything's popped at this point, just a couple more little sections of defenses. Goes ahead and puts down the last haste spell. Everything working on. It gets a nice little split on the loons, so they're tanking the Wizard Tower while the big pack kind of sneaks up behind it, takes it down, takes out the Tesla, and then just cleans up the rest of the trash ring. Awesome job. Once again, that's his Beak's second war in Rising and second 10v10 triple. Triple each week is pretty nice. Unfortunately, we came close on a couple other attempts. Was going to make some other videos, but we didn't end up getting them, unlike this 11. So next up, we have Natsu coming in on 12. Private Natsu here doing a similar kind of attack with bringing some skelly. So he's going to come in and take out the CC with his heroes. And then as the baby dragon's kind of setting the funnel and clearing a bunch of trash. Pops that Queen ability early, so he was able to take everything out. King ability to go ahead and take out the defensive king as well as the Queen. Goes ahead and uses 2 skelly spells, kind of cool. take out the air defense. I can't remember. I believe they get the sweeper, but I cannot recall exactly. But yeah, they did end up getting that sweeper down, so it was really interesting, I think, anyways, how that was done. But then just coming in with the Lala, 1 air defense down, 1 sweeper down, and just kind of hit everything at the backside of this base. That's usually gonna kind of give you a good indication you're gonna do pretty well when that occurs. So these loons kind of just collapsing around the base. The queen's still up, still be able to get some value, clearing a bunch of trash. And these loons are just taking out a bunch of defenses, moving all around, tons of loons. Did have kind of, some spell placing that just kind of, it took a lot of time, but that's okay because it kind of just needed hounds to die. So everything's moving in, haste over the last couple defenses, gets a great little loon split, and that just takes out the rest of this base. Absolutely smashing it, and then just cleaning it up with a few pups. As 2 hounds that are still up, they're just crushed it. Our 9s did very, very well this war. We improved in some areas, but we didn't improve enough. These I haven't said their name because I seriously just can't pronounce it. Varhaiselake. They came out to play. They're a very, very talented clan over in Finland. Next up, we have Monkey coming in on 19 here. The loss will drop to 1-1 on the season. I kind of have a couple of things come up that I did not write this down first. I think all the stats and stuff I wanted to share. So the golems coming in, huge wide funnel. Just absolutely, anytime if you're going to use boulders or anything like that, the wide funnel is always a plus. The wizards have cleared all the trash. They left a little breadcrumbs up so the bowlers will come into it. They've taken out the cannons. There's really nowhere else for them to go. No buildings they can target. And then they even go up and take out a couple flanking air defenses, which even make it more forcing everything where it needs to go. 2 jump spells have come down, allows everything to kind of move on through. Lures the CC, goes ahead and rages the kill squad, so all the bowler bounces are going to be doing tons of damage. It goes ahead and heals everything back up as it made it about halfway through the base. And then from here, just poison that CC and killing everything. A couple hogs come in from the side and just kind of crush it. Still has 7 hogs in the bag, and I believe we'll just swag those 7 hogs. Queen up with her ability still tanking for the hog, so it's kind of even nicer on that end. And then just a couple... Oh no, this wasn't the attack. One of our attacks did have a 7 hog little swag. At the end, goes ahead, targets the rest of those defenses, clears that out, and then just gets rid of the rest of the trash ring. Just absolutely smashing this base. Great job, Monkey. Believe you had a 6-pack. I don't recall if Natsu did, but I know the person up next did, and that's Freakbee. Coming in on 21, had a 6-pack. Great war from him. Right. So he's coming in with his shattered entry and just setting up that nice wide funnel. No. Another one with a unique use of a Skelly spell, yes, would be an adequate, appropriate way to define this. It was not traditional poison. Go ahead and poisons that Archer Queen to slow down her damage. Does have a Hound in the CC, so it's a little annoying. Pops that King ability, takes the air defense, continues to go on through and clear out some of these defenses. And now from here, just going to be able to do a mass hog. Comes in with the hogs in the CC, and those max hogs now have just so much health points. If you can get, they can tank for a while, especially when they miss spring traps like that. They are extra valuable. I guess the Skelly spell is not entirely unique. It was just wow. It kind of distract the king, but it doesn't work exactly. King kind of hits him over the wall, so they were not able to take him out. Golem's kind of all walking around. Tons of hogs up. Has 2 heal spells. Has nowhere really even needs to put them, except for the one there, the giant bomb. But they probably still would have been fine without it. smartly just ensures the 3-star by using it. Great job. Does have a swag spell, bunch, a couple of loons, and a goblin and archer that just weren't needed. Just absolutely smashes the space. Fortunately, like I said, our 9s did very, very well this war. Fortunately, some of people up top did not do so well in this one. Kind of that things were a little tougher. A lot of heavier 10s this war, so we weren't able to get as many triples as we'd like. But hey, they did their job. They got the win. They improved to 2-0 on the season. We'll drop to 1-1 with a matchup against Aussie Addicts next week. So until then, guys, stay frosty.